Hello guys, welcome to Final Fantasy Realm Reborn / Heavensward. Got there in the end after the third take. And here we are outside, well inside actually, Quarry Mill. I've just done the up team run past the dead, very cheery sounding place. But what I can actually now do, because I've been getting some items. I can't remember who I traded into, who did I trade to? There we go, exchange artifacts. This guy here, Iuno Koto. And voila, now, that's what we want here. The Disembodied Head Resonator. Yes, that's what we want. This is the mount. So it's been a while since I've done a mount vid, so I've been farming for this one. And basically you have to do Pass of the Dead just to get away from all these people. It's a very busy place, Quarry Mill, because of Pass of the Dead these days. So, yeah, right, let's get out there. Okay, might leave the busy people behind. Got here. Right, so, basically Pass of the Dead is... it kind of reminds me of what Sword Art tried to do with their dungeons, because it's a very confined space. You don't need a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS. You can go in as 4 healers, 4 tanks, 4 DPS. You can mix around as much as you want. As long as there's 4 people, you can go in and just, you know, try. Also, if there's no healer, you will have to be careful because you could still die. So you want to be careful. But in the way that Sword Art tried to do the dungeon system was a very confined space with their own separate little rooms. It's a lot like that. But unlike Sword Art, Final Fantasy actually did it in a good way because the graphics are actually decent and the monsters are actually realistic, so hey ho. And so if you do it, if you run through floors 1 to 10, then you got 11 to 20 and so forth. Clear the first 50 floors, you'll get that potsherd piece. Then if you clear then the next 50 floors, like 51 to 100, sorry, you'll get another potsherd piece, or you can do 1 to 50 again. However you want to do it. At the end of each 50 though, you will get a potsherd piece. You can also pick it up from the treasure chest in the game if you are lucky. I've only ever had one, and all the times I've done it, I've only had one drop. Anyway, so let's have a look at this. It's a little bit like the Airman mount. Now, I don't like that mount very much. But so not many people have this mount. I think once they say start, you know, grinding for it. But there we go. Uno Kota created this winged monstrosity using stone hewn from the very walls of the Palace of the Dead in an attempt to better understand the guardian golems which watch over the lost city of Ampedor. That the face chosen for the design bears an uncanny likeness to a certain someone is one stone best left unturned. Ah, very clever. How best can I describe it? I think, I remember rightly, I do believe that's the boss from the... I forgot what the dungeon's called now. This is a boss. This reminds me very much of a boss. So I think what we should do is, I think we should say go flying, because this is a flying mountain. We're not in a flying area. But let's have a look at it while we're on the ground to now. It's got these weird spindly arms like the Airman. And this is not as ugly looking as the Airman mount, and say it's made of stone, yet it's flying. Oh, how clever is that? So it's not the worst looking mount. I know some people are saying, well, you know, seen better. But we will not complain, will we? No. Let's go to Zenith. So this mount, yes, it is quite a grinding mount to say, because you're looking to get 1 per 50 times. However, you can also work on getting a new weapon from the dungeon while you're at it, and it's a good way of leveling up another class. You get a lot of experience points from it. So in some ways, it's worth actually doing. Right, it's fly. Ooh, it's a bit lighter over here. Oh, it's foggy, that's why. So there you go. The tail kind of trails back. It must be like a dolphin tail actually, or Leviathan's tail for that matter. And the pattern on the back reminds me of like vines creeping around there. It's really weird because it's got these spindly, I'm going to call them arms, and you got his head stick in there. And you've got this lovely engraving on the wings though. Don't know, they're not beat so fast if you... No, they're still... You can just make out this nice engraving on there. But so this is a grinding mount. Now I don't know, I don't see it very often. So I don't know if it's a case of people don't like the looks of the mount, or maybe they just can't be bothered to grind for it. Maybe a bit of both, who knows. But I'm collecting mounts, so you know, it had to be done eventually. Away, we're gonna soar. Whee! Oh man. Don't drink wine and then do a mount feed. It doesn't pay off. There you go, so there it is guys. Is it worth it? I don't know. If you like the Airman, then no doubt you'll probably like this one as well. Personally, I prefer things like the dragons or the birds, But so this is kind of cool, and it is so reminiscent of the part of the whole marble engravings and what have you. So it has got a nice little, what's what I'm looking for? A nice little touch to it. So of course I am now thinking, because this mount is a flying mount, which means in the new game in Stormblood, that means that this mount will be able to swim underwater, because all flying mounts will be able to swim. And it's driving me nuts now. Hold on. So the boss, tell me if you guys agree with this, is that one. Yeah, Tamterra Deepcroft Hard. Do that next time you do that dungeon. Let me know if you think that is the boss. Am I right? If I am right, and that is meant to be the boss that you fight in that dungeon, let me know in the comments. Because I haven't done that dungeon for a while, but I think it is. Anyway guys, so thanks for watching this vid. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Keep watching for more vids coming soon. And I hope you guys have a nice day.